guys, welcome and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're making soup and it's my own made up recipe and I hope you guys love it. I made it last week and it turned out to be so great. Today is such a dark and gloomy day in Toronto. It's snowing, it's raining, we don't know what's happening. Even my dog is a little depressed. So I'm so excited to make this recipe today specifically because it's so hot, colorful, and it's gonna make you feel really good. To be honest with you guys, I personally hated soup when I was growing up, so I avoided it at all costs. I would only have it when I was sick. But as I got older, I realized it's such a great addition to your diet, especially if you make it and add protein to it and make this specific recipe. It's going to be amazing. You don't have to worry about adding fiber, protein, or anything like that. So if you're excited, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and let's get started with the ingredients. I have chopped onions, I have sweet potatoes, I have carrots. Make sure you buy the ugly carrots because it's good for the environment. If you don't buy them, they're just gonna go bad and they're gonna throw it out. So make sure you buy them. There's nothing wrong with them. We have some green beans that I'm adding, grated ginger. I have 2 cups of chickpeas, which is 56 grams of protein. If you have half of it, you hit your protein macro for 1 meal. We also have some squash that I removed the head. I cut it in half. I massaged some olive oil, but you could also use coconut oil. It's even better, but I didn't have any at home. Then you could massage it on top of this and put it in the oven at 400 degrees and let it cook for 30 to 40 minutes until it's fully caramelized. I also have some optional ingredients. You don't have to have these. These 2 are for garnishing, so I have some parsley and I also have some pumpkin seed. Last time I didn't add it, but I noticed it in some of the recipes that I found online, so I decided to add 1/4 of a cup of this to the whole soup. Okay, so the squash is out of the oven. As you guys can see, it's very caramelized. So what we're going to do is to start removing the skin. You might want to let it cool down a little bit. I'm in a rush, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to start removing the skin with a glove and make sure I will save the inside for the soup. Guys, it was such a big squash that I removed some of it for snacking later and some for my dog, and then the rest of it, which is this much, is gonna be in the soup. Now, as I explained before, all of the skin and the organic waste goes into our organic box and it will be thrown out in the green bean. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is that we're going to put this on saute and start sauteing our onions. If you're using a pot, you don't have the saute option, you can start sauteing anyway. Then we're going to add our cooking olive oil, our onions, and then we'll let that fry for 2 to 3 minutes. Then we're going to add our ground ginger, give it a good mix. Then we're going to make sure we dry our chickpeas. Once it's fully dry, we're going to add that to our mix. Start giving it a good mix. Let it absorb all the flavors. Then we add the sweet potatoes. Carrots, and then the green beans, and then we're just gonna mix it all really well. We want the flavors to be mixed in the whole thing. Then we're going to add this squash. And then we add some water until the whole mix is fully covered with water. So at this point, we're going to close the lid, seal it, and then we're going to turn this off, and then we're going to turn on soup. This is giving us 30 minutes, but because we added chickpeas, we needed a little bit more, so I'm going to increase this to 40. And then we're just gonna let this sit and cook, and when we're back, we're going to blend it and the soup will be ready to go. Okay guys, the soup is ready. Let's take a look and see how it looks like. So this is the consistency of your soup right before we actually blend it. So I went ahead and I added my soup to a big bowl. Now at this point there's an option of adding a little bit of ground nutmeg and 1/4 of a cup of maple syrup just to bring the taste out. So at this point, the soup looks like it's really thick. If that's the case, you could just add a little bit of a boiling water and mix again until you reach the desired consistency. Okay guys, the soup is ready to eat. I have gone ahead and garnished it with a little bit of parsley, pumpkin seeds, and black pepper. I hope you guys make this recipe and you love it and you enjoy it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, make a comment down below, and let me know what I can change to improve on these videos and these new series of Cooking with Sepi. Love you all. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.